Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This one's gonna be different. We're talking about technology, and this will be a first part. That'd be a good time to start talking about the tech I chose, because I'm at 44% of the game done. So almost halfway there, and kind of see what you guys spec'd in, and and you can compare what I spec'd in. So, and then I'll actually probably do another video around 75%. Or 80% done. So I'll do about 3 parts, and then maybe my final tech one as well, the 100%. But anyways, let's start going here. So what I started out doing, and some of my mistakes here was I didn't get this gold transportation really early, and I think I should have, like, not like first turn, but it would have been nice to have that one a few missions in. I found that gold boost is really good to kickstart your economy. And you guys may have already figured that out already and done that, so that may be a moot point, but for those of you that have not, then yeah, you start a new campaign or whatever, I would suggest getting that fairly within the first couple of missions being done, because the game turns get longer, and that gold boost, that's huge. Extra money. And of course getting logistics is fantastic with the extra gold income and resource income. Getting your soldiers early, of course, is awesome. Hunter cottages, use those tons, so why not get that? This I probably couldn't avoid it, because I find like a lot of those swarm missions, like defensive barriers, they're okay at the start, but a lot of times you're better off just putting wooden stakes down and like using your soldiers and stuff. The barriers are somewhat they're kind of whatever. They're not that great. So you probably could have not have done that. And I also held off on not doing fishermen's cottages, because not all maps have lakes. So, or some have partial lakes. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. Sometimes you can make use of that. Sometimes you can't. So I didn't get that one. I think that was a smart choice. And also the mill, because later on you get advanced mills. So, and they're better like all around. I think they're like double or triple the power or close to. So I mean, saving your points on that, that's quite a bit of points. That's 120 research points. So I think that was smart to do, to hold off that. And like I said, usually there's lots of room and time on the maps that you can wait to build more of these anyways. Only times that would be beneficial is on frozen maps, because I think you suffer negative 30% on frozen maps. And yeah, that kind of sucks. But on frozen map, like, there isn't that many of them. Like, there's like, what, Frozen Lake, Land of the Giants. I think there's one other one. So I mean, it's not really super worthwhile. And then of course getting your wooden defenses early, awesome, because I mean, wood is good. That is the tip, ladies and gentlemen. Wood is good. Like, I mean, yeah, it's cheap, it's effective. Only time it's not good is if you're playing hard or higher on Cape Storm. Yeah, I mean, you're going to need concrete for that, but from what I found out from my other videos I showed. But yeah, and stake traps, awesome. It's too bad you couldn't get stake traps with, having to go this way. 'Cause yeah, you could technically hold off on these two, getting the wood tower and the wall life, but since they lead to stake traps, well, stake traps are fantastic. So you go that way and get stake traps. But so yeah, from the start, like I basically said, you just wanna. I said I wish I would have got that. And earlier, then about 2 missions in, and of course get these guys, and then get your defenses up. I recommend hold off on this one. Get that pretty early too, within a couple missions if you can, and then of course get your expert workshops, because that leads to all this awesome tech. You can get your your ranger to extra damage. Rangers are fantastic at the start of any map. Soldier armor, I didn't get that to just about now, but I mean, you probably could get that sooner too, because I guess soldiers later on are invaluable. Like, I mean, they're just totally fantastic with their damage resistance and their damage. They can hold out longer than any other troop, other than I think the Titan, as I recall from playing the challenge maps way back in the day. And I actually did this, I'm not sure if it was a mistake, but I held off getting this farming for a while, and I just relied on getting using my hunter cottages. It was kind of a struggle on some maps. So I remember having to build like tons of hunter cottages just to get enough food to build up my population. So getting this sooner rather than later would probably be a good idea. Then also I'd recommend not getting the inn too early. I'd probably wait till you have at least advanced construction. Just because the inn sucks up. Let's see. Well, to begin with, it's expensive to build. It's 2,000 gold, 100 wood, 100 stone. So you need a pretty good economy just to build it. And then when you build it, it sucks up 30 wood. So you almost want like advanced wood mills, which I think is a little bit further down here. So that's kind of a long stretch. I probably would get it sooner than that because it does provide gold income with a huge radius, and it gives you mercenary troops, which are kind of useful when you get the money as well. So in that case, I probably would hold off on this one until you go with currency. Until you get currency, and if you want, maybe advanced woodmill, and then go from there. But definitely, I would not get this until you have at least stone houses, because then the gold boost it gives, the better your houses, the more money you get, right? So, and plus the more prestige you get, because the stone houses hold more population, and the prestige allows you to recruit higher quality mercenary troops. So yeah, I definitely would wait, hold off on this one. I got it a little too early, not too bad, but a little too early, because I had that before I had the stone houses. So I found I didn't really use it right away because it just was really expensive to build. And snipers I held off for a long while to get that. I was just relying on soldiers. I just got snipers now. So I mean, you probably could go with snipers a little earlier too. And what else? Also another way you can do too is try to, like, you know, prepare for that Cape Storm map. Is trying to kind of maybe cut back on some of your economic stuff in here, and then just tech right up and get your shocking towers as soon as possible with concrete walls, and that should make like Cape Storm a heck of a lot easier. I'm playing hard difficulty and upwards. Cause yeah, again, if you have wood walls, you just cannot do it. It's very tough. Only if you play challenging and lower, you can do it with wood walls, but anything higher, the hordes are just way too big. I mean, you're gonna get slaughtered. Other than that, I'm looking pretty good. Oh, this one too. This is pretty cool because the infected we're getting, there's lots on the map now, so this is becoming like really good. You get the gold per kill +1, and if you combine that with this right here, you can get 2 gold per kill. I mean, that'd be huge money. But see, this one here, I think I did the right choice of not getting this early. I think I may go back and get these two with building recycling, because I'm finding I am destroying more buildings now on the return, and then with the +2 gold income from the currency and all that, I mean, I think that would be really nice extra cash to really boost. Because I mean, basically you just use this money, the way I think of it right now, is to build troops quicker and get a bigger army faster, basically. So it is kind of good. That is kind of good. I held off on the medicine. I may get that later. We'll see. The research time, I don't know. I don't think it's really worth it. If there was money savings on the research, I would have gone with it. But time, I mean, a lot of times money's tight at the start, so you don't really need it to be any quicker anyways. So it's kind of a toss-up, that one. This would probably be good to get pretty soon, since I just got the armor for the soldier. And global vision, yeah, any wander-based stuff look expensive at 7,000 gold. You need a big map, and that's coming. So I wouldn't get any wander text for a while because I mean that 7,000 gold. That's you need to build about probably what 5 warehouses, 5 6 warehouses to even like be able to store that much. So like I wouldn't even worry about going with anything wander-based. I'd plan for it, but I wouldn't get it too early because I mean half the time you're never gonna even save up enough money to build that anyways. So I'd rather go with something else, like said bank or here's chemistry, attack damage plus 20% for soldiers. I mean any of that stuff would be fantastic. Or new towers. So that is it so far, folks. That's all I had to really say. I think basically, for looking ahead here, I'm going to be getting advanced machinery pretty soon. I want to get the barbed wire fences, which I have no idea where those are. Where are they? Yeah, right here. So I need quite a bit of tech to get down there. That'd be really good to get the barbed wire fences. And advanced quarry, advanced mills, stuff like that. And then also, like I said, I want to get shocking towers eventually because they're fantastic for damage. And actually, the campaign allows you to have extended range on them as well, too. So it's pretty cool. But for the most part, the Great Ballista Bolts have been doing fantastic. And they're really efficient. So they only take like 3 energy, 4 workers, something like that. So, I mean, you can build a lot of them cheaply and quick. And they're easy on power and everything. And then you combine them with soldiers. In that case, I mean, yeah, these ones, they're kind of... You need to use them with enemy or your troops, because there just won't be enough firepower. But I think that is it for now, guys. I'll get back to you on the next video. Till then, this is Steven from Red Devil Gaming, and have a good one.